Welcome again to Fruitful Investment Strategies. My name is Kalambai, and if this is your first time, please make sure that you subscribe, you like, and you share. We talk about investment, we talk about finance, talk about money and everything that can help you prosper. As you can see outside, it's a beautiful winter. It's a beautiful winter evening, and we are trying to actually make sure that you have all that you need in terms of investment structures. Now, you guys have heard about Macron, what he's doing. He's asking about countries, that Macron has been installed in, of the French government has sent in soldiers in the Sahara region in Africa, and France has been a colonizer of these African countries. And what they did colonize these African countries, and after that, they went out, but they didn't leave entirely. They were suppressing these countries economically. Many of these countries are in debt. Many of these countries cannot actually have an upper hand over their economy. Because why? France is actually a country that is producing the money. France is the country that holds their gold reserves. France is the countries that actually decide how many bills they're going to have in their countries, or how much they're going to actually to print. So France has been having this uphand upon these countries, and it's been upholding them. And we know that these countries have fought for France in the World War II, when France was actually attacked by Germany, by Hitler, and it was occupied. So these countries sent their soldiers in France. Senegal sent its soldiers, Chad, and all those countries, they send the soldiers to actually fight and to liberate France. Now, recently, President Macron has actually mentioned the case that these countries should actually appreciate or should be thankful in that matter for the case that France went actually to fight jihadism in that country. But we remember that before Libya had fallen into the hands of the Al-Qaeda or of that regime or of the Americans, let's say, because it's the Americans, it's the French who actually killed Muammar Gaddafi. And by killing Muammar Gaddafi, what did it do? It has spread a disease of terrorism across Africa, and mostly across the sub-Saharan, the Sahara region. And France was invited. It's like, you start the fire, and then you're being invited, actually, you invite yourself to switch off the fire. And that's what happened. France started the fire, America started the fire, and they invited themselves actually to kill the fire or to take up the fire. And they want somebody to thank them for what they did. Now, we have had many responses from the Chadian president and other African representatives who have been saying France should have been thankful because many Africans sent their soldiers in Africa, and France has never been thankful about the case. So what do you think, guys? Should these countries be really thankful for what France has done? Well, France was actually there for its own benefits. France has been actually gripping on this country so that when it's doing actually those massacres, pretending actually to take these terrorists out, these countries are paying. They're paying for every French soldier that is there. And France is actually benefiting, having its footprints all across those regions, mapping them out, knowing where actually they can get all the necessary minerals. They have all the images of what is necessary, upholding the coltan. They have the gold. They know where the gold reserve is. They know where the oil is. And when the time comes, they can actually go into the area and possess them. And we can say this is really a very, very important issue. And France wants Africans to be thankful. I think this is the time for Africans actually to wake up and to start fighting for their own rights and to start defending themselves, because once you continue like this, you're going to be paying for everything. Because how can you develop economically when we don't have even our own economy is under the French? Our own, we don't have a say. in our own politics. We don't have a say in anything, in our own minerals. We don't have a say on how we lead our own nations. All this we need to stop. And the way to stop, sub-Saharan countries have asked the French military to actually leave. That is very good, because France has left Niger, it has left Chad, it has left all those countries actually which were colonized by France, except from Ivory Coast and maybe Senegal, which they are negotiating. But I think Senegal, they asked as well actually France to leave. And I think that is really independence. We should be truly independent. We should not depend on what Macron says. We should not depend on what these people say. We should truly be independent. And they want actually us to be thankful to them, for them. You know, they want us to be thankful to them because we have asked them to leave. They want us to be thankful to them because we have asked them to actually stop killing our mothers, violating our human rights. That's why they want us to be thankful to them for. We cannot be thankful. That is actually playing with people. That is actually something that we cannot agree to do. That is something that we should actually be fighting for. And I think that is a very big step that these African nations have taken. And really that will actually encourage us to be much more thoughtful in terms of economical and in terms of liberalization. Because this is very important. How can we actually liberalize Africa and make Africa free so that our economy can be prosperous? And that is very important. It's a thought that we have to think. It's a thing that we have to do, you know, making sure that we are free. Not only free in terms of occupation of land, but free economically, because the true war is the economical war, and that is what is being fought today. You have money, you have power. They say money is power, and that we cannot actually leave that to the French. We have to fight every bit of it. We have to really take our power economically so that we can sustain our people. Our people are suffering, they're angry, because somebody else who has set a puppet on top of us is actually controlling the economy. And that has to stop, guys, so that we can have the best economy going forth. If you've not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe, you share, and you like this video. See you on the next one.